Today, we're starting something big. A brand new Pokemon binder that will build together pack by pack. Every episode, we'll open up more packs to add to our collection. And by the end of the series, we'll have an incredible binder full of memories. In today's episode, we have a box of Blooming Waters. Will we get any big pulls today? Any underappreciated favorites? Let's not waste any time and just get started.
What's going on, guys? It is Yesteryear here, and welcome back to the channel. Now, before we get started on our very first pack, I want to remind you guys to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell. We are a small channel here, but I love chatting with you guys in the comments and opening Pokemon card packs with you guys. We do all sorts of TCG content on my channel, but yeah, I can't wait to build out this binder, and I hope that you will join me for the journey. Let's get started with our first pack here. Okay, guys, here is our very first pack. Our first pull of today is Ponyta. Love Ponyta, one of my favorites from Pokemon 151. We got Poliwag. I love Poliwag as well. Very cute. A Pikachu. Ooh, Farfetch'd. Ooh, I like that art as well. Who drew that? KG2000. Interesting. Definitely a different art style. We got Grabber. Always good to get some nice item cards that I can put in some decks. Kingler. What an absolute beast. I like the simple art style as well. It looks really cool. Almost like drawn with colored pencils. Energy sticker. Yeah, it's an alright card. But damn, Hitmonchan. Wow, look at that. Hitmonchan was a favorite card, or a favorite Pokemon of mine when I was a kid, but man, he looks so cool in this. That is gonna look sick in the binder, but you know we gotta have a Hitmonlee in there as well. Let's see what we got. Krabby to go with the Kingler, and very similar art style as well. And we got a Kabutops. Wow, love Kabutops. Such a cool looking Pokemon. And we got a shiny energy as well. I think these look really cool, so I'm excited to add those as well. I don't know if we'll add the energies to the binder, but I love having those shiny energies regardless. All right, let's take a look at this one here. Okay, we're gonna get out the scissors here because you know what? If I'm just struggling with these packs all day, the video is gonna be extremely long. So I think scissors will be better. Okay, so normally for my videos, I have sort of a slower approach to opening cards. I don't like to bum and get to the end like most people do. So yeah, we have a slower approach here, but I'm gonna be trying to do things a little bit faster for this video because we have a lot to get through. But we're starting off with an amazing Cubone card. Oh my gosh, look at that art. That is incredible, by Shinya Komatsu. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's going to have a special place in the binder for sure. Vulpix, that has to, because I love Vulpix. What is that? What is that? Oh my gosh, it's made of clay, but the background looks real. Like it looks like a real place. That's insane. I don't think I've ever really seen a card like that. Magnemite. That's cool. I am actually an electrician, so this background kind of looks a bit familiar as well. We got Caterpie. Very nice. Okay, Cycling Road. Probably a nice card to have in my deck. Scyther. Scyther was always so cool as a kid. I always used to run around the playground and pretend I had these scythes for arms. Charmeleon. Yeah, I actually am hoping I get some Charizard EX cards in here as well. Ghastly. Now the Gengar line in this set is very cool. It all has this similar art style. Yeah, it's made by Tomokazu Komiya. Okay. Whoa! I did not expect that. Mr. Mime. Oh my god. I actually almost bought this card in the store one day. So that is so cool that I just pulled it. And there they are. They're playing chess in the park. That is so funny. What a cool looking card. Oh my gosh, guys, Mr. Mime illustration rare right away. And to go with that, we got a very cool Gyarados, and we got another shiny energy. I'm actually curious if you get a shiny energy in all of them. I'm not 100% sure. But of course, we got to sleeve that Mr. Mime right away. Yeah, so I'm sure a lot of you are getting into Pokemon cards for the first time, or maybe, you know, you've been doing it for a few months and you really want to build a cool binder. Well, this video is for you guys. And we get to build this binder together. It's sort of like a community binder, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, we'll get those out of the way. Very cool to have that. And we got our pack here. Let's open it up and see what else we got. Alright, so gotta make sure that we don't show those back cards and ruin the surprise. We are starting off with a Growlithe. It seems like we've had a healthy amount of different Pokemon here. We got Geodude, and he's getting a little bit handsy. You better back up, buddy. I don't want you getting handsy with me. We got Jigglypuff. Oh, that is so cool. I love the rainbow. I love the reflections in the back. That's like the cutest I've ever seen Jigglypuff. That's adorable. Just don't let her sing to you. You'll fall asleep. We got Staryu, and the Starmie in this set as well has the exact same art style. Very cool with all the coral on the bottom. We got a Kabuto to go with our Kabutops. We got Gloom. I do have the full evolution of Gloom. I think that is so cool. I love the art in that as well. We got Clefable. Also very cute. I think I just showed the back card there, unfortunately. We got Porygon. I almost called him Polygon, but that's what he's based off of, is polygons. And he's got a really interesting attack there. Conversion 4. Another Jigglypuff, a reverse hollow Jigglypuff, and an Aerodactyl. Wow, look at the art on that Aerodactyl. What kind of move is he using there? He just like spitting out some kind of beam. That looks crazy. And who's the artist for that? Shinji Kanda. Shinji Kanda. Is that one of the... I know there's like a famous artist that everybody's talking about. I feel like that might actually be him. Okay, another round here. Let's get these open and see what's inside. I'm curious, when did you guys start collecting Pokemon cards? I only started a few months ago. I did a little bit as a kid, but yeah, only recently have I really gotten into it, and I really enjoy making videos for you guys, making all sorts of videos. And yeah, I think we might have a Pokemon TCG how to play video coming up soon. How to make decks, I should say. We got a Caterpie to start with. Very cute guy, adorable. Eevee, this is, you know what, I actually do have a favorite artist, and it is this artist here, Narumi Sato. There's a few cards that I have that have this art style that it just has such a warm feeling to it. I love it. Definitely my favorite artist. And in the Journey Together set, we have Ethan's Pikachu coming out, which is drawn by her, and it looks adorable. Looks absolutely cute. We got Grimer coming out of the muck, out of the sewers. I actually see a Pokeball right there. That is very cool. I don't know what that is. That might be some sort of potion or something. Interesting. We got a Weedle. Gotta have a Weedle with the Caterpie. We got Seadra. I love Seadra. Very cool looking Pokemon. Another Kabuto. Okay, we got Gloom. Amistar. Very nice. Oh, that is so cool. That is such a cool art style. Wow. Love that. I've never seen that Amistar card before. We have a Rhydon. I actually have a deck that has some Rhydons in it, so that would be nice to have. And what do we got behind that? We got a Starmie to go with the Staryu. Very nice. Amazing. Okay, let's look at the next one. Now, a lot of people love the 151 set. They think it's classic. I like it too, but I think there's a lot of cool sets from the Scarlet and Violet era. We got Temporal Forces. I really like that one. Twilight Masquerade. I think Scarlet and Violet has just done such a good job in bringing people back to Pokemon. So yeah, I'm kind of curious whatever the next game is going to be. We might get some cooler sets. But we got another Magnemite there. We got Caterpie. Eevee, a Grimer. Okay, we're going through these a little faster because we looked at these, but we got an Onyx here, and he's like jumping out of the ground. That is so cool. What is his ability? Thumpalange? What? Okay. Whoa, Dragonair. Oh, that card looks so cool, man. I love the Dragonite line. That is so cool. I love Dragonair as well. Love that look. That is so cool. We got Seadra, Golduck, Oh, Golduck used to be one of my favorite Pokemon too. And it's so cool that he's also sort of a psychic type as well. I love using him on my team in games. We got a Raichu, very cool looking Raichu, excuse me, Raichu. I like the art style. Let's see what we got. We got something white under here. A Dugtrio, that's how to pronounce it. I thought it was, oh, that's Dugtrio, that's right, Dugtrio. Cool card. He looks a little like he doesn't want to come along for the ride. That's very unfortunate. This guy's leading the team and he's getting dragged along. Zooming Draw. Once during your turn, you may put 1 damage counter on this Pokemon. If you do, draw a card, okay? A nice draw card. That is very cool. All right, another pack here. Let's see what we got. Now, everyone is always trying to go for the chase cards, but here on this channel, we respect the bulk. We love the bulk. We want nothing but the bulk. Okay, no, we do actually want some nice cards, some illustration rares, but I love just putting all of the bulk in the binder. That's kind of what this video is about, showing you that you can use all of your cards to make a sweet binder. We got Zubat. Cool card coming out. It must be a big hole in the ground going through the forest and into the underground. Goldeen. Okay, I like Goldeen. I like that look. Nidoran, the female version. Very cool. We got a Ghastly card. Clefable. We got Dugtrio. There's the Dugtrio I was talking about. Very cool. I don't think I've ever used a Dugtrio in the game, or a Diglett as well. But we got Haunter to go with that Ghastly. What is that? Is that... Wow, this is like a city in the back there. I'm not sure what city that's supposed to be, but that is cool. There's that art style again by the same artist, and the very cool looking Farfetch'd with some sort of tomato in the water there. We got Charmeleon, and what do we got behind here? Okay, it is a dark card. It is Nidoking, the king himself. He looks crazy. He's screaming out. Look at this background that he's in. Oh my gosh. What is that? He's just like completely destroying the earth. Must be using Earthquake or something. That is pretty cool. No special energy there. Alrighty, let's get these bad boys in the binder and we're gonna see how they look. Alright, so we got our binder here. We're going to try to figure out how we want to organize this. It's always hard with your very first, the first set of cards. Is, well, what do you want to do? It's hard to know, really, right? But we got our Mr. Mime here. I'm wondering if we should have sort of a nice front page here that has some of my favorite illustration rares. So I got all my cards laid out on the table and I started thinking about how I wanted to organize them. I sleeved them all up and we started by adding the shiny energies in the back as well as the IRs in the front. I had a starter page. I absolutely love having starter pages in my binder, and I started thinking about the order in which the different types should be laid out. You could do it in terms of the set number, but I prefer the types. And I realized later on that it's much better to have 4 pages empty for each type, so that if you get more types in the future, you can add to the binder. And I had a bunch of different pages here, but as you can see, it was still very empty. So we'll take a look at the end of the video to see all of the cards that I get. All right, we got another 3 here, and I'd like to know, what is your favorite Pokemon card from this set? And is your favorite Pokemon and favorite card from the set different? So, what would my favorite Pokemon be from the original game? Probably Ninetales, but my favorite card is Blastoise, and we actually pulled that on the channel, and I'll link it up right here, so go and watch that if you want to see me pull a Blastoise SIR. That was my very first 151 pack, which is incredible. I think that's kind of what led me to get this set here. We got Paris! Kind of forgettable Pokemon, sorry to say, but he's got a ×4 to fire, which is really bad. We got Voltorb. Wow, like some green lightning coming out of there. That's crazy. We got a Krabby, a glistening ocean there. Oh, he's got some. He must have came out of that hole or something. Sandshrew. Sandshrew was also one of my favorite Pokemon as a kid. Very cool, but Sand Slash was definitely my favorite. I used to run around the playground with my 2 fingers and like try to like slash at people. Oh my gosh, I was a little devious. We got Hitmonlee to go with our Hitmonchan, but I'd like to have a reverse holo Hitmonlee because that would look much cooler. Wartortle, oh my gosh, love the little ears on Wartortle. So cool. He's free diving. Put up to 3 basic energies from your discard into your hand. That's crazy. We got Hypno. That's honestly, that's kind of creepy, man. He's walking around late at night, looking in people's windows. Yeah, that's definitely creepy. Not sure what he's up to there. We got Bulbasaur. That was one of the cards that we got with the set. We got Venonat. Okay, another Pokemon. Maybe I used him once, but yeah, Venonat is not one I use very often. We got a Vileplume. That looks so cool. Love the Vileplume card. And it is illustrated by Sekio. And yeah, that is a very cool holo. Love that. All right, let's move on to the next one here. All right, I am curious, what was your guys' your first Pokemon game as well? My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Red, and I absolutely, oh my gosh, I'm showing the cards. I absolutely loved it. It was my favorite game. That's when my brothers got Gold and Silver, and I got Red. I totally don't regret that decision at all. I'm glad I got the original, and I got to experience it. We got Eevee here, my favorite artist. Grimer. Weedle just has such this cute little button nose. I don't know why. He doesn't really look like that in the game. He's not that shiny, but I love his little nose. Very cute. Zubat. Oh my gosh, I can't hold these cards steady. We got Parasect to go with our Paras. Very cool. Again, has that weakness to fire, which is upsetting, but still a very cool card. We got Giovanni's Charisma. I don't know what this does. Put an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon into their hand. Ooh, very devious. We got Cloyster, a absolute badass. Very cool. Yeah, Cloyster. I don't think I ever owned a Cloyster either. That might have been a Pokemon Blue exclusive, or maybe I just never caught it. But look at this Slowpoke. Ah, man, he's just chilling, man. That is so cute. That is so cute. Look at his little belly. Boop, 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 boop. He's so cute. And his attack is sea bathing. It's not really an attack. It just heals him. We got a cute Jigglypuff to go with that. And, guys, we got an EX. We got an EX. It is Kangaskhan EX. And Kangaskhan's little baby. A very cool card for drawing. It can draw 3 cards when you use triple draw. And we got an attack that has a potential to do up to 400 damage. That is insane. How is your coin flipping luck? Because I know that mine is not that good to get that 400 damage. But we're going to be moving on here to the next pack. The next pack. Have you guys been able to get Pokemon cards lately? I know it's been really tough. I was very lucky to get these 2 Blooming Waters sets. I got them independently. I didn't get them on the same day, but I've been very lucky. And hopefully you guys have had the same luck as me. We got Charmander. Very cute Charmander. He's, you know, I don't know if Charmander's always been my favorite. I think probably like Squirtle's probably my favorite starter. We got Spearow here. Evolutionary Advantage. If you go second, this Pokemon can evolve during your first turn. Okay. I like that. We got Rhyhorn. Very nice. I have some Rhyhorns in my deck as well. We got a Magikarp. Yes, Magikarp can evolve. Oh, yeah, we did get a Gyarados, didn't we? Can evolve into that Gyarados. We got Dugtrio. Haunter. Hitmonlee again, but no reverse. Come on, man. Okay, I want that reverse holo Hitmonlee. We got the reverse holo Charmander. And reverse holo Paras. And a Gyarados to go with the Magikarp. Okay, we're getting a lot of bulk cards here, but that's all right. Seems like we only got 1 illustration rare so far, but that is still cool. All right, this is our final 3 packs. Hopefully we get something really cool in one of these, but if not, that is okay. I love bulk. I love to fill out binders with all the bulk we get, and who knows, you know, I didn't really plan on doing a master set, but maybe we can get a lot of the slots filled. I'm not really sure how I'm going to organize, but yeah, let's see what we got here. We got Psyduck. Okay, I don't think we got a Psyduck yet. He's very cute, very confused. We got Ekans in a field of flowers. Normally you see Ekans as sort of like an evil snake, but actually he's quite nice. He's lovely, even though he's got acid spray. So yeah, don't approach him too closely. We got Cubone with Cheering Bone. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, attacks used by your Marowak do 30 more damage. It's cool because Cubone can always be paired with Marowak. A lot of different sets have that idea. We got Vulpix here. I'm not really a fan of this art style. I think that the Ninetales EX also has a similar art style to that. We got Big Air Balloon. The stage 2 Pokemon this card is attached to has no retreat cost. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna be using that for sure. We got Primeape. And that card's gonna go good with Venusaur, because I know Venusaur has 4 retreat costs. We got Primeape here. Look at how menacing he looks, just looking down at you like that. That is crazy. I would never want to meet that in the wild. Yeah, crazy. And the green sky behind him as well. He's got Rant and Rave. He'll get confused if he uses that. We got a Fearow, very beautiful card, majestic. We got Nidoqueen. Okay, we got a Nidoking and a Nidoqueen. Queen Press and Lunge Out. Okay, let's see what else we can get in this pack. Wartortle, Reverse Hollow. Okay, and a Vileplume, another Vileplume. But we also got a Shiny Energy as well. Very cool. Let's move on to the second pack of the 3 here. We're gonna use our scissors. Yeah. Okay. I would like to see a Sandslash in this one. Let's see if we can get one. Okay, we got Tentacool. Very easy. I think that's the cutest I've ever seen a Tentacool. Very, very cute. He's looking up at you like, please catch me. We got Squirtle. Rattata. We used to call this Rattata. Yeah, let me know if you also called him Rattata, but it's clearly not. It's Rattata. Gnaw the Wound. Kind of a badass attack. We got Lickitung. Wow. Yeah, cool. Licking those berries up. Oh my gosh, Machoke. This has to be one of my favorite bulk cards from the set. Just look at that majestic pose with the stars behind him there. That looks so incredible. Whoever drew that. We got Ryuta Fusei. Nice. Very cool card. Dugong. Okay, I like Dugong. Nice. Cool Dugong card. Drawn by Aoki. Okay, we got another Hitmonchan here. We got a Cloyster Reverse Hollow. Very nice. We got an Ivysaur. Yes, I needed an Ivysaur because this set actually doesn't come with the middle evolution. That's kind of a funny thing. And we also have another Dodrio. Wow, yeah. It's been tough, but we're gonna see what's in this final pack. And don't forget, we also have another Blooming Waters pack. I'm sure that's going to be episode 2 for the binder collection video. But I wouldn't mind adding some different sets to the binder. Let me know if you guys are okay with that, if you think I should add some different sets. Or should this be a master set? Should we try to complete all of the 151 cards? I like the idea of being willy-nilly, just adding whatever set. But yeah, no, if you want to see a master set, let's do it. Yeah, let me know. We got Venonat. Pidgey. I'm surprised I haven't even gotten a Pidgey yet. That looks cool. I like that Pidgey card. We got a Metapod. Okay, we're getting some new cards in here. Metapod. Ponyta. We're coming full circle here with the Ponyta. Seaking. Oh yeah, never used a Seaking either. I've never used many of the water Pokemon except for Blastoise, of course. We got Seaking, a Butterfree, Bye Bye Flight. Interesting. Nice Butterfree. A Lapras. Okay, hop on my back, bro. I like that. Yeah, actually, when you surfed in that game, in the original game, the Lapras model, or I guess you could say it was the Lapras model, but yeah, that was what you surfed on, so that's pretty cool. We got a Pidgeot as well to go with our Pidgey. Nice hair, man. Really cool. Business up front, party in the back. We got Wartortle, and come on, give me something good. We got Flareon. Okay, I like Flareon. We can add that to, well, I guess we have to put it in this binder, but I do have in my other binder a little EV section, so that is cool. And a shiny Psychic Energy. Very cool, guys. Let's see what our binder looks like in the end here. Alright guys, we were able to finish the Blooming Waters box, and now we're gonna see what does our binder look like after opening one set of Blooming Waters. Before we look inside, I want to show you all the duplicates I got. This is every duplicate I got. It's actually quite a lot, honestly, but I guess we'll see. How does our binder look? Let's see inside here. We got our front page, which is gonna have our IRs, our illustration rares. It has just a Mr. Mime, very fitting. We have an EX page, which also just has a Kangaskhan, so unfortunately we didn't get many illustration rares or EXs, but that's okay, because the point is to have fun filling out the binder. We got our starter page, and yeah, we're only missing Charizard, so that is really cool. I even got some reverse holos, I think for every single, yeah, for every card here, we have reverse holos, so hopefully we can get a Charizard in the next box. We got a page of grass types here. I got some duplicates. I decided that some of the rarer duplicates, I wanted to put them side by side. We have the full Butterfree line, excited about that. Yeah, an empty page, so if I get more grass types, I can fill that up. We got some water types here, Staryu and Starmie, very cool. Krabby and Kingler. I love to have these duos here. So we got Psyduck and Golduck there. Would love to get the Poliwrath line. We also have Goldeen, Seaking. We got a Lapras. I got two Gyarados, decided to put them side by side. But yeah, I just love when you finish an evolution line. It is a lot of fun. It's very exciting. The the fire page is not looking too hot, but yeah, honestly, I thought there were more fire types in Kanto. I think there are. I think I just got really unlucky. So we also have the psychic types here. Yeah, we're missing a Gengar. That would be nice to have. Clefairy would be nice. Yeah, a little empty on this end, but we got some fighting types as well, and this is a lot more filled out. We got Rhyhorn, Rhydon. We got both Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. Although I'd love to have a reverse holo Hitmonlee. That would be very cool. Yeah, I feel like there's a few more we could fill out here. We also have the normal types, which, yeah, we had 3 Eevees. I decided to put them side by side so we can get all of the evolutions. Wouldn't that be cool? We're missing Pidgeotto. We're missing a few things here and there. What else we got? Spearow and Fearow. We need Eradicate. Yeah. And not a lot of electric types either, but we did get the Pikachu and the Raichu, so that's pretty cool. We got some dark types. We got Nidoking and Nidoqueen, so the king and queen get to be side by side. That's really cool, but we didn't get many evolutions, unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna have to fill that out in the next episode. Remember, there's gonna be a second and hopefully third, fourth, fifth episode. We also have a Lonely Dragonair. And look, now this is the saddest part of the whole thing, is we got 5 trainers from 12 packs. How pathetic is that? That is not enough to make a deck. Come on, man. Don't leave me like that, 151. Come on. But we did get some pretty cool holo, reverse holo energy, so that's really cool. Gonna keep those at the back there. But yeah, that is our binder so far. Alright guys, so we opened up our first box of Blooming Waters and we were able to fill out some pages in our community binder. I'm really excited to be doing this together with you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. But I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Yesteryear, Where are the SIRs? Where's the IRs? Where's the illustration rares? Where are the EXs? You only got one friggin' EX, man. Come on. And I know. Settle down. We gotta respect the bulk, and the bulk will giveth back to us. But also, we have another episode coming. I have a second box of blooming water, so don't be too discouraged. We're gonna get some cool cards in the next episode, and hopefully we'll fill out some of the blank pages that we didn't get to fill out here. I'm hoping to finish the starter page as well as the evolution page. And if you're wondering how many cards we got, how many bulk cards we got, duplicates, yeah, it's quite a lot here. So yeah, I'm gonna be using those in some decks and stuff, but hopefully we can fill this binder out. Let me know how you guys want me to organize this. I've been kind of just trying different things, but yeah, it's gonna be fun seeing where this binder ends up at the very end when it's fully complete. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the bell so you know when our next video comes out. I want to thank you guys for watching this far, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next video.